A life beyond balance sheets, the example of Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha, is a man who needs no introduction. His wealth is legendary, his business acumen even more so. Yet, at an age where most are content with golf courses and cruises, Buffett remains a dynamic force in the financial world. He chairs Berkshire Hathaway, dispenses wisdom to eager investors, and continues to amass a fortune that defies comprehension. Why? The answer lies not in numbers, but in spirit. Buffett's story dismantles the traditional narrative of retirement. For him, the thrill isn't in amassing more, but in the game itself. The strategic deployment of capital, the analysis of markets, the sheer intellectual stimulation of the financial world. This isn't about greed, it's about engagement. His example challenges us to reassess our own definitions of success and fulfillment, prompting us to ask, what truly drives us? The rich don't retire, they re-engage, passion as fuel. For many of the wealthy, work isn't a chore endured for a paycheck. It's a calling, a source of meaning and fulfillment. Retirement, in this context, can feel less like a reward and more like a renunciation. This drive often stems from a deep-seated passion, whether it's the thrill of innovation, the satisfaction of building something from scratch, or the desire to make a difference. These individuals find their work intrinsically motivating. Take Elon Musk, for instance. The man behind Tesla and SpaceX is notorious for his relentless work ethic. It's not about the money for Musk, it's about the mission, the challenge, the pursuit of something bigger than himself. They're driven by a different set of motivators, ones that go beyond financial security and into the realm of purpose and legacy. Beyond golden handshakes, societal expectations, and the wealthy. The decision to keep working, however, isn't solely driven by internal factors. Societal expectations, particularly for the affluent, play a significant role. The wealthy often occupy positions of power and influence. They're seen as leaders, innovators, and drivers of progress. Stepping away from these roles can be perceived as a loss not just for them, but for society as a whole. Bill Gates, for example, could have easily spent his post-Microsoft years indulging in lavish comforts. Instead, he and Melinda Gates established the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, tackling global issues like poverty, healthcare, and education. They've redefined what it means to be wealthy, demonstrating that true success lies not just in accumulation, but in giving back. This societal pressure can inspire great acts of philanthropy and leadership, but it can also trap individuals in a cycle of relentless work. History is replete with examples of individuals who defied the traditional retirement narrative, achieving remarkable things well into their later years. Consider Nelson Mandela, who after decades spent fighting apartheid, became South Africa's first black president at the age of 75. His leadership, forged in the crucible of struggle, helped heal a nation and inspired the world. Then there's Mother Teresa, who dedicated her life to serving the poorest of the poor. She founded the Missionaries of Charity at 38 and continued her work until her death at 87. These individuals demonstrate that purpose has no expiration date. They remind us that the human potential for growth and contribution is limitless. The examples of the wealthy, the driven, and the historically significant offer valuable lessons for everyone, regardless of income bracket or social standing. They challenge us to rethink retirement, not as an end, but as a beginning, a transition to a new phase of life where purpose and engagement remain paramount. But what if, instead of viewing retirement as a departure from work, we saw it as an opportunity for reinvention, a chance to pursue passions put on hold, explore new interests, or contribute our skills and experience in different ways? This isn't to say that everyone should work until their final days. Leisure and relaxation are essential components of a fulfilling life. However, it's about recognizing that true fulfillment often comes from a sense of purpose, from feeling valued and engaged with the world around us. Retirement, then, becomes less about disengaging and more about re-engaging, about finding new avenues for meaning and purpose in this next chapter of life. So, how do we translate these lofty ideals into tangible action? How do we ensure that our later years are filled with purpose and engagement rather than boredom and regret? Firstly, it's crucial to identify our passions and interests. What truly excites us? What activities make us feel energized and fulfilled? These passions might lie dormant, overshadowed by the demands of work and family life. Retirement offers a chance to rediscover them, to dedicate time and energy to pursuits that bring us joy. Secondly, we need to challenge ourselves to learn and grow continuously. Embracing opportunities for learning keeps our minds sharp, expands our horizons, and provides a sense of accomplishment. Lastly, it's about fostering connections and giving back to our communities. The decision of when and how to retire is deeply personal. There's no one-size-fits-all answer. However, the examples of the wealthy, the driven, and the historically significant offer valuable insights for us all. They remind us that true wealth isn't measured solely in financial terms, but in the richness of our experiences, the depth of our relationships, and the impact we make on the world around us. Retirement, then, shouldn't be feared as an ending, but embraced as a beginning. It's a chance to redefine ourselves, to pursue passions, to give back to our communities, and to live each day with intention and purpose. It's a chance to write a new story, one filled with purpose, passion, and the satisfaction of a life well lived.